EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasized what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. A run here with Achane. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hey, he's gonna be close. Gonna depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Prescott. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back. The distance. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First down, Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On third down, Rodgers. That is caught. Finding Higgins. QB will survey the defense on first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Following the penalty, they'll run it. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dak's going to throw it here on first down. On the run to the right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it!
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive will start on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Here's Rodgers. Now here comes the screen to Rodriguez. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
Brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Rodgers. Man coming free. Higgins wide open. Oh, big hole left side.
Rodgers pass.
Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me it's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Cowboys 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. Working across the field, it's complete to Pittman. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They face second down, 8 yards to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch in this one for the son of the Hall of Famer, and that is a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now with Rodgers.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they make. And, of course, being a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL is just avoiding the bad plays. Understand, the fight's over. Make a good decision. Live to play another down.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I continue in just a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Prescott on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under. A solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On third down, Prescott. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Well run with Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Prescott. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
This will be 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got his man at the 6.
Touchdown.
Butker now to add the PAT.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
His kick is good. The Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Get across the 20. Mark him at the 22-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. First down, Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
A third down and 10 yards to go.
Pistol now for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And you'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. He'll air it out deep. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And the rush, too strong. They're in a flash for the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Rodgers. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
Brings up third down.
Rodgers now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Eagles add on to their lead.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take it, especially in a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one out wide to Achek. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That's taken in by Achek. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
A run, and it's Achek. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Well, they've already converted once on 4th down earlier in this possession, so you wonder if he didn't pick that up right there, would they have gone for it again? Now, it doesn't matter. That run's enough to get him the 1st.
Now, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott now. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run here with Rodriguez. And he gives that yard right back. Dropped before the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Prescott on first down. His throw right side, pulled in by Bentley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12
A
yards.
pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with CeeDee Lamb. It'll be second down. To the air again. Prescott. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To throw is Prescott. That'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Rodriguez. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8. And sets up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Man, even the big guy couldn't barrel ahead for just a couple yards and pick up that first. That's really impressive by that defensive front to not only hold up, but to force fourth down.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's not going to work out as planned. This is going to be down on this side, midfield.
The 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You know, the hardest